nice walk by the beach at the sunset. It's magical. I have this feeling, melancholic feeling of New Zealand. It reminds me a lot of New Zealand, parts of Eastport that I visited today. It really reminds me a lot about New Zealand, and I just wish that I could go back somehow with a magic door, just opening a door and being back in New Zealand. It will happen eventually, but few things happen in the last few days. First of all, I was in meditation the other day in my room, and I went very deep, and the image of this woman came like from nowhere. It just was like in when you watch a video, she just came for like a second, clearly gold, all gold. The only things I cannot remember clearly if it's the face was gold or the color of the face was just pink, like the color of a human, Caucasian human, but the hairs, the body was gold. It was strong. It just slowly appeared, became really strong. The colors became really strong. I could see clearly her face, and then it was gone. Then at night, I had this dream. It was kind of nice, not happy dream, but definitely not a nightmare. But it was nice. I had a good feeling when I woke up, that's for sure. And even this, I'm not sure 100% if like there was a dog, a rescue dog. I just can't remember if the rescue dog was rescuing me or was the dog was rescuing someone else. But what I'm sure is that was a rescue dog and was saving someone. So I done some research about the dog, and it says that it's a good sign, it's a new beginnings. And this is what all the signs has been receiving in the last few days. All the numbers, repeating numbers, it's all about change ahead, beginnings, new beginning. But today they were like strong, really, really strong. And plus I had this feeling that, as I said, a melancholic feeling about New Zealand. That's where everything started, like my, let's call it, spiritual journey started, and I strongly want to go back. Like I'm feeling so strongly to want to go back today. And I spent the day like at work, and then after walking by the sea, thinking like about not mine, but all of us, nature, you know. We just obviously nobody teach us to try to understand our reason to be here. So no one, except few people that at some point or naturally questioning why we are here, why we were born, and we all go through life working, sleeping, eating, fucking and repeating, and we just take it for granted. Obviously you cannot know it until someone starts to tell you that is actually something more. And this is something that needs to be done in a young age. That's when then growing up, you're gonna spend more time. And I believe that the moment you start to spend more time, try to understand your inner self, that is obviously is the biggest mystery for everyone. And that's when less people would focus on wars, on fighting, on achieving power and control. That is basically like the ego or lack of awareness. So today I spend my whole day thinking about this. Like my body is just like an armor. Just how can I say, an involucre, like it's just something external that like controlled by something ethereal, something that cannot be seen. But when the body dies, there is inside essence that control this body. The moment they will die, it's gonna move on somewhere else, and the body not having any more the sense to control it, we just disappear. I mean, it's astonishing that like we don't think about that. Like, again, I know it's not about you can't reach that awareness, that understanding without someone teaching you that you need to understand and focus on that. But it's just to understand why it's not coming naturally to humans to try to understand what the our body is, what this life, what we call life is. But it seems like to be the rules that we need to follow that we don't understand. So like an app, like a computer, we just do what we've been programmed to do. And then obviously the difference with the computer that after we've been programmed that we can go on our own to interact with others, obviously following already programmed, pre-planned rules that will give us certain outcomes based on certain interaction. I mean, we're gonna create a computer that will go through life in the same way as we do. That doesn't mean that we are a computer already, just unaware of it, and someone before us did the same, and then someone before them did the same. But still, even if we are just a simulation, as many philosophers, scientists say and keep saying, there must be the one that started all. So I can't keep going through life thinking about work and career, thinking about all this bullshit without thinking about all of this, all of what we call soul, death, after death. So just a thought before it gets too dark. Just a thought. Stop doing what you're doing. Start to try to understand what you are, what we are.